So for this week's lab, we discussed the endosymbiosis theory and the endogenesis theory. In the endosymbiosis theory, a cell containing a nucleus and internal membranes engulfs aerobic bacteria. As it is engulfed, it gives it a double membrane. This double-membraned bacteria now becomes a part of the cell, forming the organelle of mitochondria. The same process occurs with photosynthetic bacteria, where the photosynthetic bacteria is engulfed into the cell, forms a symbiotic relationship in which the cell is given the bacteria a double membrane. This double-membraned bacteria now becomes the chloroplast found within the cell, and it becomes an organelle within the cell. In the endogenous theory, the cell contains free-floating DNA, in which the cell evolves later to where the plasmic membrane encases the DNA and then compartmentalizes into separate organelles. The organelles formed are chloroplast, mitochondria, and the nucleus, as well as the endoplasmic reticulum. Okay, differences within the endogenous theory and the symbiotic theory are that the organelles of chloroplast and mitochondria within the endogenous theory only contain one membrane surrounding them, while in the endosymbiosis theory, mitochondria and chloroplast contain two membranes, the inner and the outer membrane. Also, in the endogenous theory, mitochondria and chloroplasts are formed at the same time and are originally thought to be created within the cell, as opposed to in the endosymbiotic theory that the mitochondria and chloroplasts were taken in from other prokaryotes and then used by the cell to better itself. Within the endogenous theory, mitochondria and chloroplasts were formed at the same exact time through compartmentalization, while in the endosymbiosis theory, mitochondria was thought to have come before chloroplast. Some similarities between the two are that all organelles are membrane-bound, whether it's one or two, and in both theories, a membrane is given to each organelle. So not only are they not only do they have a membrane, but they also gain one. Each cell evolves to have a mitochondria and a chloroplast, and each cell performs photosynthesis and cellular respiration.